Hey everybody, welcome back to day number 2 at the Big 12 Media Days at the Omni Hotel in Dallas. I'm Chris Williams from CycloneFanatic.com. He is Randy Peterson from the Des Moines Register. Randy, Iowa State took the stage. Paul Rhoads was the second coach to go today. Really, it wasn't a ton of earth-shattering comments that Paul Rhoads made up there, but I did find it newsy that Terry Ianni, a junior college defensive tackle, we think that he's going to play defensive tackle, actually blew out his ACL at before he even made it
working out
to campus. So that's a shaky position for Iowa State to begin with. I don't think Terry Ianni was going to be Ndamukong Suh by any means, but he's definitely a depth guy. That's a big hit to Iowa State.
I think Terry Ianni was going to play.
Yeah, he was going to play.
He was going to play a lot, I think. They don't bring those summer guys in like we were talking about, those summer transfers in. JUCO guys in to sit. I think he was going to play. From talking to some of the coaches, they were expecting big things from him. This was 6 months ago now, so lots changed. Two other guys, the transfers aren't here yet either.
Correct.
Trent Taylor, Dale Pearson, they're not here. Gabe Luna is the only defensive line transfer that's currently at least knows he can play.
Yeah.
So they need some depth at that position bad.
And it sounds like, by all means, the other two, Pearson and Taylor, are still expecting to be at campus. We asked Paul Rhoads about that. He said August 4th, when practice starts, there should be some sort of knowledge.
And it's just a transcript thing. It's like paperwork getting processed.
People are on vacation on campus. It's not a deal where you panic, but you certainly would like to get those guys on campus early.
At least one of them is not even on campus yet. I don't know. Maybe both of them aren't on campus.
Just for an example, though, Wendell Tyese, the offensive lineman, we heard Tom Farniok talking about how impressive he's been throughout the summer. He's down, 30 pounds? Yeah, something like that. So, again, that's why it's really shaky in college football when you rely on the summer JUCOs. The spring JUCOs are a completely different story. It's the summer guys that really make you sweat towards fall camp. Speaking of making it sweat, you got 3 quarterbacks. You got to sweat out another quarterback.
Pick a starter for August 30th.
Just you can't even flip a coin because there's 3 of them. Joel Lanning and
Joel Lanning's even into the Yankee kids, even one of the oars. And we didn't expect anything different. We expected Paul Rhoads to say Grant Rojas. We expected Sam Richardson, and we expected Joel Lanning. That's not going to change. What do you say? August 16th, either before or after. It won't be after August 16th. At their second scrimmage. If they haven't named a starter by then, there's trouble.
Well, and Mark Mangino was clear, I thought, in the spring about wanting to get that done.
He's not a big quarterback controversy guy. Mangino's not. You get those guys, and it doesn't work anyway. You get those guys. Number one guys got to take most of the reps, and you get them in there, and you get them playing now, so they can develop their timing with the receivers, because there's going to be a good receiving core.
I think so.
Very good receiving core.
With the best tight end in the Big 12, Paul.
Best tight end in the Big 12, and the best recruit Paul Rhoads has had ever. Who knows when's the last time they've had an Alan Lazard type guy.
Well, and speaking of Alan Lazard, that was, I thought, one of the more notable things that came from Paul's actual press conference today. He said that Lazard has exceeded expectations in the weight room. That doesn't mean he's going to catch a lot of touchdown passes, but it's good to hear.
He'll catch some passes. He'll catch 10 to 15 passes this year. I'm fully convinced of it. Bibbs called him, E.J. Bibbs, I was talking to him, Bibbs called him a freak. He said the guy is just freakish. He said, you watch him in the weight room, it's incredible what he's doing. We there were listening to Farniok. Lazard came in, he's got no ego. He said this guy would have all the reason in the world to have an ego. Everybody's telling him how great he is, how great he was in high school, how great he's going to be in college, maybe a one-and-done guy or an early entry guy or whatever. Farniok said, this guy's just an average guy. I mean, except for the fact that his skills are so far mature right now that it's just off the charts. So he's going to catch some passes this year.
Absolutely, and there's definitely not going to be a lack of storylines to write about here over the next few weeks. Iowa State's Media Day, the one in Ames, is coming up on the 10th. I believe camp starts, as Paul Rhoads noted, around the 4th or something like that. So, hey, we always say that the conference media day is kind of the unofficial start to the season. We're here. Randy, thank you for your contributions today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and check out more of Randy's work at the Des Moines Register and bounce on over to CycloneFanatic.com for more as well.